The documentary, Internet Cell Phones Are Destroying Our Brains, takes a close look at how digital technology is changing the way we navigate our world. The documentary's points about technology's role in education were really insightful. For example, I appreciate the interview subject's emphasis that memorizing facts is not the same thing as the creative process for generating ideas. This reminded me of my experience in a museum technology summer camp a few years ago. During the camp, students and I learned how to program wearable technology in different workshops. And then we had to get into groups and create ideas for how to use the technology. Several students in the camp worked really well with practically applying the information that they learned in the workshops, but struggled with generating creative ideas for how the technology could be used. One may be inclined to think that these students just couldn't think of any ideas during the camp. But after watching this documentary, I understand that the neuroplasticity of the brain is altered by repeatedly performing certain tasks. Perhaps neuroplasticity played a role in the students' ability to generate ideas. The documentary's discussion of technological surveillance was also really disturbing. I agree that the introduction of cameras and tracking devices in society happens so subtly that most people don't even realize how much personal information they willingly make public. In my life, I do realize, I recognize that Google has become a major player in how I go about my day. Everything I do online and in real life, Google knows. In addition to knowing my digital footprint, Google knows my taste in music. Google knows my grocery list, my location, my finances, what I look and sound like, my communication through text, emails, phone calls, my fitness levels. They know everything. They remind me of where I was 4 and 5 years ago, and they try to write my emails for me because they adapted their script to my writing style. And then they quietly log everything I search online and my location everywhere I go, all in the name of being helpful. Watching this documentary was a breath of fresh air. I appreciate that the creators were honest about what's actually going on here with all this web tracking. You see, I never asked Google to become my personal assistant, but now knowing that Google's creative and programming team try to manipulate my information to make their company even more powerful, I feel used and powerless to stop this aggressive technology. I wish the documentary provided an action plan for individuals. In the film's conclusion, an interview subject noted that fixing the system isn't as simple as turning off all your devices. Even though I understand that large infrastructural change is needed to change how technology is utilized in our society and in our culture, I wish I would have liked to receive tips for how to change my individual technological habits, like taking breaks from screens more often, and trying not to multitask as often, and trying not to rely on technology for every little thing that I do. Tips like these would have made me feel even more empowered for stopping this aggressive technological system and avoiding being controlled any more than I already have been. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Alexis. Check out my website for articles about the effects of advanced technology on individuals and society. Have a great day.